People are getting married and they think it's going to be easy. I remember years ago, I went to my therapist when I was complaining about life. Hey, this is what's happening in the ministry. This is what's happening in our finances, so forth and so on. And he looked at me and he said, Ken, you know what your problem is? He says, you just want things to be easy and you want to be happy. And unfortunately, people who want things to be easy, they overdrink and they overeat because they've made their happiness an idol. And I sat back in my seat and I was amazed at that statement because he says that the Bible never tells us that we're going to have an easy life. Matter of fact, it says the opposite. Jesus says, as long as you're in this world, you'll have trouble, but be of good cheer, I've overcome the world. And he says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord shall deliver us out of them all. And so what he says is that even if you have hard days and hard things, you can still have joy in hard situations. Stop trying to make the hard go away. And I feel like we live in a day and time that if it gets hard, we're ready to run. And I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter what you're doing in life. If it's worth anything, it's going to be hard. You say, I'm about to get married. Okay, that's going to be hard. It's going to be good at times, but it's also going to be hard. You say, I'm pregnant. We're about to have a baby. Okay, praise God, but that's going to be hard. You ain't going to have sleep for like a whole 3 years. You're not even going to know your name. You want to start a business. Praise God, but that's going to be real hard. You say, well, I just want some free time. You ain't gonna have no free time for like 10 years. You're gonna work 70 hours a week until you build something of substance. Stop looking for something easy. And I think we've made an idol out of easiness and an idol out of happiness. And so when things get hard in our marriage, we feel like we made a mistake. And no, it's just marriage. Marriage takes work.
Because it's hard being married and it's hard being single. So either way, you've got to choose your heart.
Right.
Choose your heart.